Alright, DJ Nuts. So, we're going to continue where we left off on our project. One change, we switched over to the Atom editor, and the Atom editor is absolutely free. To get the Atom editor, just go to atom.io, download and install. If you like Sublime Text, I recommend go ahead and purchasing it and get rid of the nag screen that comes up. But we're trying to make sure that everyone who wants to learn to code can code, and they don't need to spend any money. Once you've installed Atom, just open the folder. So you go to File, Open, find your project folder, and then select it, and then you will have your project files on the left-hand side here. So now, with that said, I want to show you guys what we're working towards. So I made a little layout in about 45 minutes, so please forgive it's not so design. There's a lot of design errors or whatever here. But anyway, it contains the logo, like the logo, navigation, social media buttons, and content area and footer. So we'll be working towards getting a basic profile page built, and then after that's done, we'll work on some other layout that will, give you different skills. So, that's now that layout has some images, so we're going to be covering images and relative paths. So to do that, let's go ahead and start with an image tag. And if you played around with W3 Schools, you probably saw the image tag there. If you have not, here's what an image tag is. It's img src, and the src is the source where the image is. And I'm going to leave that blank for now, and I'm going to close this tag. Now I just want to cover this piece here, which makes this tag a self-closing tag. And the reason why you do the image tag as a self-closing tag is it doesn't need any information. If you notice the paragraph tag, you have your paragraph tag, your attributes, then you have content that actually is in between the tags, and you have a close. So the image tag doesn't have anything like that. Other self-closing tags are the break and the horizontal rule. Those are other self-closing tags. But we're focusing on the image tag right now. Now, let's go back to our page, and if you see here, I have the developers console open. The developers console inside of Chrome can be accessed by holding down Control Shift and pressing J, or going to the hamburger menu, more tools, and go to developers console. Now, if you notice, I have the image tag. Let me hit save, Control S, and refresh. And you'll see that the image tag is blank. Some browsers will show it as a broken image link. But I did make a change in my project real quick, on my project folder. I added a logo image out here in the same folder as my first page HTML. And I have an images folder, and I have a profile photo in there. Now, with that said, let's go ahead and got some messages going on. Sorry, but we're going to go ahead and add the image. So the src, or the source, is where the image is located. And since we're in the same folder, I'm just going to go ahead and type Finbach underscore logo.png and save. And when you do that, the image will appear. Now, this is, when it's in the same folder, you don't really have to specify the directory goodness. When they're in the same folder, you don't have to specify where the any path information. But let's say we want to have the profile picture pop up. So to do that, we have to actually say it's in the images folder, and that is the relative position of that image is inside the images folder, then the name of the image. So to do that, we'll just get rid of this, and we'll just type images slash Fembach profile.jpg, hit save, and I got a broken image because I did it equal, and there we go. So now we have the Fembach profile image, but I want to cover what if you're inside the images folder and you want to access the logo. So let me make a new file, and I'm going to call it test.html, hit save, and then I'm going to go here and do images.test. What did I do? Save it. I could have swore I made that. Let's see. New file. Test.html. Alright. And then refresh. And now, I'm just going to put a little hello there to make sure that that file is working. Alright. Now that that's done, let's make an image tag again. So image src. And we're going to leave that blank because I'm going to explain something. Alright, now with us inside of the images folder, we want to come out or up a level and then access the logo. So to do that, you type .. and that takes you up a level, and then we can access Fembach logo.png. Refresh, and the logo is there. Alright, so now if we had a folder inside the image folder, let's say we had images, and then let's say it's carousel. We want to group it into carousel images. And we were inside the, and we had the test folder inside there, you would type .. So it would take you out of that carousel folder, out of the images folder, and then we would grab that. Alright, so that is this is what you call relative paths. So it's relative to the position of the file that is open, or the file that is looking for the image. So now that I've demonstrated that, let's go back here and let's go ahead and open the profile photo, the logo again. I'm going to save, and let's go ahead and get this. So now we have this logo, but it's entirely too big. So let's say we want to go ahead and resize it. Let's give it an ID, and we're going to call this ID logo. And we're going to use CSS to resize this. So just like before, we're going to do the pound or hash logo to know that we're targeting the logo, and we're just going to say width colon, and let's say we make this logo 300 pixels high. I mean, not high, wide. Now to do the height, we want to make sure it's proportional, so we're going to do height, and we're going to set it to auto, and this will allow for the browser to scale it and make sure that it's not stretched. So when we do that, we now have a 300 pixel wide logo, or whatever the image is. But we can say, let's say for some reason we want to stretch it, we can put 600 pixels here and it'll be stretched. But for the most time, you're going to just go ahead and use auto when you're kind of scaling, and it works the other way around. Let's say we want it, let's see, 50 pixels high. It'll scale it horizontally with auto. And that's it. We've covered image edition using the image tag, relative path, and scaling the image using CSS so you can get it to your desired size. These videos are kept short and covers one concept at a time to give you time to mess around with the code. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments, or if you have my number, contact me and I will tell you.